All right, guys, let's go. Let's get this party started today. Oh, yeah. Gonna have a good morning here so far. I'll say the SPY's been kind of popping back up. It makes the bulls, I should say, pretty happy here. Getting some nice pops back up with the SPY. Like to see it. Square says, good morning, Corbin. Boom, I'm in like Flynn. What? Like Flynn? What does that mean? Jamie says, good morning. Hey, thanks for joining up. Martin, Xbox, Jamie, Corman, and B Square. And of course, thanks to all the lurkers out there too. Let's go. Got that market popping back a little bit today, but right back into the trend. And now that the market's open, it appears that we're kind of hitting off of that, falling back off, at least on QQQ. SPY might be hitting a little trend as well. Let's actually draw some out on SPY. Let's see what we can get. Yeah, I mean, they're not like lining up as well with SPY, of course, but I guess this one is. Actually, they are lining up pretty well. I just had to be more precise, is all it was. Oh, he said Matt Flynn from the Packers. Okay, okay. Matt Flynn. I just had to look him up. I see. Okay. First, I thought you meant Michael Flynn, like that one guy that worked for Trump or whatever. I always remember hearing that guy. Michael Flynn. Guy was a character, really. He looked like a character in a movie. Really. But, hey, thanks for joining up, though, and thanks for everybody for being here. Even the lurkers, like I said, appreciate you guys, too. But that SPY here starting to pop back a little bit, like I said. Watch that trend line. If we start breaking above, like, 441.50, that's going to be, like, the area to watch for a breakout above the trend. But it looks like we're kind of hitting that and falling back off, which is expected. I'm really watching Boeing here to kind of move back below 229.50. That would be pretty big if we could get back under there. Same thing with some of these other bigger stocks like Nvidia, AMD. They're approaching those lows of yesterday. You can use those lows as a bit of support. Ooh, AMD just broke under it, the low of yesterday. Granted, they are running down to the low of a Monday. We got to watch this 105.50 support. Even 105 is honestly pretty big. Both SPY and QQQ rejected the pre-market high level, Square said. Yes, they did. They did. They rejected pretty hard. I couldn't believe that like QQQ still rejected there like that. 364.50 was a pretty big area for them. Right on that trend too. I'm kind of glad to see it rejecting and coming back down. I want to see more downwards movement, of course. I know a lot of people out there want upwards movement, but it's okay. Let me look into this. There we go. Yeah, I need SQQQ to keep going. The more QQQ falls here, the better. Come on, QQQ, more. SPXS bouncing off pre-market low. Yeah, I mean, SPXS, it's just going to do whatever SPY does. I don't think supports really make too much of a difference on this one. Because if SPY has support, then this one's going to have, you know, support. Or I should say resistance. I know it's separate, but good old SPXS, isn't it fun to trade? I like it. SQQQ's been a little bit better lately as far as percentages, but both are doing good. Corbin said, is today a good day to trade? Honestly, it's not my favorite right now. I don't like the way that the market, I'm glad to see it falling off, but I didn't like that pre-market run-up. I don't usually like type moves like that. I like to see those moves happen more at open. Now we're kind of falling back down. We have like Apple, Microsoft. Stocks like that getting volatile with those big pops up and then big drops. It's not my favorite type of movement. I'd rather see more defined. Now, if we keep rejecting today, and then like, let's say some stocks we're watching, like Boeing, like let's say they start falling under like 229.50, I think it'll start to be better to trade as the day goes. But right now, Corbin, honestly, not my favorite time. Let's go look at Microsoft and Apple. I am up a little bit closer. Microsoft's right at support of this week. In after hours last night, looked like they were going to actually break under it, but then they held a little bit. If they get under this like 320 to 319 area, it's going to be big for Microsoft. Let's actually eye it up on Bookmap too. Got Microsoft here. See how those sellers, or I mean those buyers down there got wiped out? That's pretty big. 320 got wiped out this morning. That's been a big level for a while now too. Kind of interesting to see that. What do you see with volume, Corbin said? I don't really look at volume, Corbin. Not a lot. I just look at momentum on the actual ticker itself. I'm not really a big guy who like studies like volume numbers. I know a lot of people are really into that. To me, it's just all straight price action. I'm a big price action guy. Because volume, you know, even like, let's just say this, like even if volume's like really low right now, if we start to like get a true like breakdown and, you know, the market starts moving better, then the volume will come in. So it's all about trying to maybe think about times like when that volume will increase more, in my opinion. But volume does play a role. It's just market movement is a little more important. $319.50. Watch that support. That's gonna be a big one. It's gonna be a fun one. What do I think of Tilray? Square said Tilray. Wow, you know, they're popping back pretty nice. I mean, I thought they were doing a lot better the past couple weeks, but I guess they've been coming back. Look at that hourly chart. Good support around 240 to 250. I like that with Tilray. Now, this is a stock that probably needs to get some volume coming in, right? Let's actually add our volume back on. I could have sworn, oh, I already did have it on. Hang on. It was just hidden. I just was being stupid. This is a stock, like you could see, like whenever it got that good news, that volume really shot. This is one that I think lower volume matters a little bit more on because it's like such a low price stock. Whereas like SPY, I don't really care about the volume because it's gonna move generally anyways. Granted, maybe bigger moves with more volume, but man, that definitely downwards today on SPY. Looking terrible. Corbin said, you think volume's not... Said B squared. Dude, you think volume follows, not leads? I don't know where you got that from that. I'm just saying I don't watch it, Corbin. You know, everybody's got their own strategies out there, but volume definitely does not follow. But what I'm saying is that, like, if you are seeing a big... If you're seeing like a big drop down on SPY, right? Like let's just go back the past few days. Let's just go look at SPY. Like look at some of these big moves here, like some of these intraday swings, right? So like look at the volume. It was just totally flat. But then again, we were still getting like big swings each way. So it's like, you know, if you're just sitting there looking at volume only, I mean, yeah, something's just, I don't know. People, I think, look at volume way too much, and they think that they can base a trade. Just they're like, oh, lots of volume today, I'm getting in. well, I'm sorry, but that's not going to win you in the long term. It's not going to result in winning trades. Because that volume, you know, we might run into resistance and then the volume disappears, you know? Something like that. Like it's all about trying to foreshadow a little bit, you know, it's speculation out there. But that's my thoughts on volume, Corbin. You could let me know your thoughts. What do you see with it? Xbox says, how have your workouts been going? Pretty good. Pretty good, Xbox. Yeah, I haven't gotten to go too much this week, unfortunately. I went last night and we did arms. I tried to go the night before, and I was looking at really like a lot of these creatine supplements and stuff like that, and I'm trying to say this in a good way. I was taking some creatine stuff on Tuesday, and I tried to go to the gym, and it like hit me weird in the stomach, or some like acids did or something, and I had to like leave the gym. I was like, oh shit, I must have like overloaded on it or something like that, or it just didn't hit right that day, but I felt like I was gonna like yak, you know. I was like, oh man, it got me feeling so weird after like 2 reps of just like pull downs for the back. I had to like leave early. But last night we got the arms going. Tonight I actually can't go because I'm going to be watching Ed Bassmaster, which is pretty good. Ed Bassmaster. Yeah, that's going to be fun. It's at the Funny Bone in St. Louis. You guys know Ed Bassmaster, right? He's pretty funny. I love his videos. Here he is. Yeah, he's coming to St. Louis tonight. Let me show you one of these recent ones. They are funny. I love this one he has. He wants to go work at McDonald's. It's my favorite one.
Help! 1, 2, 3. I work at McDonald's. You gonna go work? A little chilly out today, right?
Yep.
It's a good day to go look for a job, right?
You're right.
I work. Torresdale? Yeah, I come into work today. What time?
Who are you, first of all?
First of all, it's me, and I work today. What time?
Who are
My name Billy. I start work today.
you? You start work today?
I come in for work.
You know you're going to the right store? This is Torresdale McDonald's.
Yeah, Torresdale.
I love this guy. He's funny. I love this one too.
Let's go. Come on.
This is so funny. He like, the lady gets pissed at him.
I call. They take on my job, do my job. I work. I call.
Good spy. Keep
They
projecting.
come. I work. I flip burgers. I wash dishes.
Not hiring nobody right now.
Yeah, I'm working today. I start. Supposed to start.
Can I get my food?
I'm working. I'm trying to get a job.
I'm trying to get my food. I'm on break.
I'm trying to get a job. I work. I work here. I don't need them. Huh?
Sir,
She angry.
I had to
I'm
call the
supposed to
cops.
work. No, I work.
No, if you don't leave,
I
I
work.
have to call the
I get
cops,
jobs.
sir. I'm trying to get my food.
I'm getting a job getting work at McDonald's.
Hiring right now.
You are hiring. I work. You want food? I give you food. You call cops?
Call the cops.
Ah, you piece of shit. Piece of shit.
He's so funny. I know some of it's just stupid, but it is. You gotta like watch all of them. He's got a few where he like dresses up as like different characters, and it's a hoot. It's a hoot. But I love it. Yeah, Xbox. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Corbin said, so what makes, he said, so what moves the price, or what is price action? I don't think much of volume, but I made a bad trade and some guys told me not to play supply volume IDK. Yeah, you know, a lot of times, Corbin, like a lot of people are going for like volume trades, for example, where they'll have like set numbers. Like, for example, like the SPY, within the first hour of trading, there's like certain stats that'll say like it has this much volume at the time, right? Well, if you see like a good uptrend going on SPY and then it's like above average on like the normal volume, maybe that's something where you could like enter into like a really quick scalp with like a stop loss of like 5% and then like a 10 to 15% live, or a 10 to 15% like move to the upside, you know, like a real quick scalp. I'm talking like a really quicker one in the options market, or maybe even futures or something like that. But that's kind of what I've seen people do with volume. They wait for like good momentum and then they'll look at the volume and they'll say, oh, okay, you know, the volume's hot, right? So like, let's say, like, let's look at today, like a watch list. Like, let's see what of course my watch list is closed, but it looks like Pinterest, for example, is up like XPEV, let's say 3.17% today, XPEV. So like we go look at XPEV and you you see the volume here is high, right? Like pretty dang high compared to the past few days. But it's dying off. It's not upwards volume, unfortunately. If it was upwards volume, it'd be pretty good, but it's too bad that, you know, a lot of sellers came in and the volume's just kind of showing that like, hey, you know, there's a lot more sellers right now than there's buyers. But yeah, I mean, essentially, like, whenever people watch volume too much, I've seen, especially a lot of newer traders, they get really stuck into that. And I know you're not necessarily newer, Corbin, but that is one of the things that a lot of newer traders are always looking at too, is, you know, volume like that. Now, when you say supply volume, I don't know exactly what you mean there. I haven't looked into that too much, but I don't know if there's like a certain strategy going on there with that, Corbin. But he says like, what moves the price, or what is price action? That's just how stocks move, you know? And what I like to look for with price action is more of stuff like trend lines and supports and resistances. So like right now we have like this trend line going on SPY right here at the top. Even bigger is the QQQ trend line. I've been watching that one for a few days now, where we just keep seeing rejection off of this. And like, for example, you would look at this and say like, well, hey, it's, you know, QQQ is running right up into resistance. It's right on the trend. Maybe we could fire off some puts, have a stop loss overhead. Always have to have the stop loss and keep your wrist tight, but, you know, scalp that, like back down off that hit. Same thing right here with this trend line hit. We opened today with another trend line hit. Maybe you could have played that one down. So like what you would say, like, well, what makes that go down then? Well, you know, essentially it's just buyers coming in, but then there's also more in-depth answers to that. There's like, well, we hit the resistance and the trend. Maybe there's like an algo set up at that resistance. Maybe there was big sellers stacking. Maybe once we hit, a little bit of volume came in, which triggered more algos to push it down more. Like there's a few different things that could do it, but that's like the type of stuff that I'm thinking about whenever I'm seeing these types of setups and these types of trades. That's more of what I'm looking at. And like on Boeing, I'm really waiting here for a break under 229.50. I'm waiting for puts. I think that would be pretty awesome here. We've been eyeing up on Bookmap. 230 has been a big area lately. So if we see that big breakdown under 230, that would be pretty cool. We've been hitting it a lot today and like causing it to kind of disappear. So as long as we keep staying down under 230 here, it should be okay with Boeing, I would think. For a nice play down. For some reason on the book map, it is like stuck. Is it moving or what? Like I'm lost. Usually something's not that slow. There we go. It's moving. It's moving. Definitely stuff going on in the market with Boeing. It's just sitting here. Okay, 229.89. Let's go back to book map. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm not crazy. It's moving. It's just going kind of slow compared to like an Apple, right? Like let's go look at Apple. See how this one, it's like jumping all over the place. it gets more action, I guess you'd say. Hey, no problem, Square. Appreciate you guys asking the questions. You know, it's good to ask questions like that and kind of see how people look at the market. It's always good to see different viewpoints and stuff like that too. Got the volume. I'm actually going to turn the volume off now because it's getting in the way a little bit. Yeah, if anybody out there wants to see Bookmap, just let me know. Let me know. We can throw it up. Oh yeah, the background music. Good call. I had to throw it back on. I turned it off so we could hear Ed Bassmaster. That's going to be fun tonight. I'm going to have some fun. All right, getting up the Think or Swim. I want to get my watch list open. Alright. That going there. Oh, it didn't open up my watch list. You kidding me? I gotta detach it. Yeah, Pinterest leading the way, 4.1%. That's pretty good. Oh, hang on. I gotta make this where it sticks. This is so cool how you can pin this here, guys. It just always stays on top. Love that. Pretty cool feature. Uh-oh. Apple's below 1.7. Oh, guys, look at Apple. Whoa. Guys, Apple's Apple's getting cut up, I guess. It's looking rotten. I used to say an apple a day keeps the margin away, but now I say an apple a day brings the margin here. Like, what the hell? That's crazy. How's Tilray? Ooh, popping up to 270, 271 now. All right, Tilray. Whenever you said woohoo Square, you had me so excited. I thought it was going to be up like 10%. Target's up a little bit too. Maybe going on the post-earnings run. That would be nice. The oil stocks are up a little bit today too. ZOM, Oxy, CVX. Looking pretty good. Oh yeah. CVX. Right up to 161. Fairly big moves today. I mean, it's not the largest ever, but pretty big moves. We'll take them. And hey, if you guys are enjoying the stream today, smash that like button. Let's go. Let's get those likes up. Also, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. This is a separate channel from the normal Stocked Up channel. Subscribe and hit that notification icon. How is Google looking? They're holding up pretty well. How about Amazon? They're not. We already know Apple's not, so no point even checking on them. Microsoft, they're trying to come back a little bit. It's getting volatile here. SPY coming back still. Right off that trend. I thought maybe today we would actually pop up a little bit and start to break the train. Or break the trend. Break the train. And then maybe go on another run. I could see it going up though. QQQ. That's what I was a little bit confused when it started selling off today. I thought we'd get a little pop back. I guess that pre-market pop back was our little pop. What do you think of VFS, the new EV company IPO'd yesterday? Didn't even hear about it. VinFast Auto. What do they do? VFS. We all know that these stocks can become very volatile, EV stocks. It's already up to 25.50. It's already higher than Lucid and Rivian. Look at that. Although their market cap might not be, so that plays a big difference, but come on, Tessie. $220 even down there. Pretty big level. 186,000 shares stacked up on Tesla at 220. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. $220 is such a big level on Tesla there. Even 221, but 220 is even bigger. 187,000 shares. It's pretty insane. I gotta go look at the calculator on this one. 187,000 times. That's $41 million just stacked up right there at 220. That's pretty crazy. Jamie said, how does Bookmap work on a slower stock like RCL? You know, it's not my favorite on our stocks like RCL, but it's still big because it shows where those buyers are. No matter what, it's going to show you where those buyers and sellers are coming in at. So that's what's kind of cool about it. Let me go back a little bit on the chart. Let me get RCL open real quick. The Vietnam company is an EV stock. Okay. VFS. Very interesting. So with RCL on Bookmap, you can see like right here, 94 and 97 have huge areas of buyers here. And then 100 even has some areas too, like right where we're at. So you can see it's pretty normal. It looks just like a normal stock would, especially whenever you zoom out. If you zoom in a lot, it might get a little bit crazy. Yeah, like it'll have lots of areas, but it shows you right where people are stacked up. Looks just like the, honestly, very close to the other ones, yeah. Now, there are some stocks it's weird on, like, for example, like SPY. Okay, like SPY is a little bit strange. Like, you can, I'll tell you what, today SPY actually looks decent. SPY's actually looking a little bit better now. A lot of times, though, SPY just is too crazy. Like, there's just so many levels here on the Bookmap. Today, it actually looks pretty good, though. Like, 442, you can tell is pretty big resistance. 439 is being used as support. 440 has been hit so many times. But sometimes it's a little bit weirder, but like Boeing today looks a little strange. Like, just not a lot of hits, but it just gives you that data. So it just depends if there's a lot of buyers in there or not. Talking about RCL, how's it looking on the charts? Ooh. Not the best right now. About to hit 100 like we talked about. Watch 99 under there. Apple. Bad Larry said, do you think AMD and Nvidia will tank like yesterday? I like that name. Bad Larry. Will they tank like yesterday? Well, right now, here's what I'll say is AMD is having perfect support at like 105.50. You've got to wait for a breakdown below there in my opinion, on AMD. You have to. That's going to be a must. But I think as long as you get that solid break, yeah, they'll keep going down. They've had some good momentum so far today. Nvidia, I think, could go way lower. This one is better than AMD in my eyes. Like, if Nvidia gets under 434.40 here, and we see some good downwards momentum coming in, yeah, I think it'll look better. And be a better entry than AMD would. Where AMD is already a little bit low. Square said, there's your 10% on Tilray. Is it really? Oh, 4.5%, but hopefully you're up 10% at least. I've never heard of that. VFS, a new EV company. Has anyone else been looking into that one at all? I haven't even looked into them. I'll have to check them out later on today. See how they go. How's Tessie doing? Trying to come up a little bit. Look at Spy. Looks like it's gonna try to come back here a little bit. I sure hope not. Some of these tech stocks today have been popping back a little bit. Like, Apple's been falling, but then we go look at, like, Amazon, and it's kind of holding support so far today. Same thing with, like, Microsoft. Semi holding support. Tesla's not. It is mixed, though. Like, if we look at the watch list overall, of course there's some moves down, but it's still mixed here. Some of the better ones up are like Pfizer, Oxy, Uber, Baba, Target, Zom. Dang, Zom and Oxy are having a lot of momentum. Keep your eyes on oil. Might be a pretty good sector here as the market starts to get a little bit slow. Hey, no problem, Larry. Thanks for asking. Thanks for asking. Need to find that momentum here. Spy looks like it has some good momentum now, down a little bit. As long as we keep getting that red coming in, we'll be okay. That 440 support is a little bit scary. I hope we don't hold that. It'd be nice to see some better movement under there. Getting some true momentum coming in. How are some of these EV stocks doing that we've been eyeing up the past few months, like Rivian, Lucid, stocks like that? Rivian coming down pretty hard. Lucid's been down and staying here. Okay. Well, that's wild. Gonna grab a quick drink really fast. Got some waters here. If you're new here, I almost always have Red Bulls, but this week I have not had any. Or if I did, I only had one. I did have some coffee though, but the past couple days I've just been having water. Just having water. Yesterday I wasn't feeling very good. Feeling a little bit better today. Still not amazing, but feeling okay. At least I'm getting okay for that Bassmaster thing. That is going to be funny tonight, guys. Ed Bassmaster, that is going to be pretty good. Some of those videos are just so funny. Let's try to find another short one here. Look at this. He even made something right here. Going live, St. Louis, Missouri. Apparently, he made a song in Nashville with somebody, and I sent this to my dad, and I was like, "Hey, look at who I'm watching." And in the song is literally just like smoking weed, yeah. Like literally, that's all it is. It's kind of funny. Mumbles in the Hood. I do like this always testy guy. It's pretty funny. Get a little humor in here going with the market being
baby,
weird.
sign up today, baby. Use the promo code BassMaster. You get a discount, yo. They're gonna give you $1,000 and shit, yo. Check it out. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about on the strength, yo.
My bookie.
That's
That's literally what I
Get a
use.
promo code right now. You get $1,000 cash from my bookie. Get a bag just for signing up to begin with on the strength.
That's so funny. I actually use my bookie. All right, here we go.
My bookie. Sign up and get a cookie. Don't act like a rookie, or you won't get no nookie.
I don't get this. Now, that makes it look not funny, right? That one sucks. I hate to say it. I picked a bad one to show you. Aren't there any shorts of him? Gotta be some good shorts, right? Here we go.
Is that electric?
Yes.
Back to 2% drive. There's a lot of them out here.
Hi, I'm trying to do some business. Can we talk tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna be here tomorrow.
Okay, me neither.
Yeah, muck up shop garbage out here back in Mollucky, Texas.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem. I got some these bikes was electric. I seen a guy on there had a motor with a
I'm
light.
ending this conversation now. Thank you.
What's that?
I'm ending this conversation.
Oh
now.
no, you went to the same bike and it had lights on it. Your phone holder come with it.
Cool. I'm going to ignore you from now on. I'm not going to say anything to you.
Oh, what happened? Is that electric?
Yes.
That guy was
Back
being
to
a
2%
dick.
drive, you know.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm done talking to you right now. He's not as good as like Dave Chappelle, but he'll be funny. He'll be funny. If anyone's in the area, why don't you go? It'd be fun. Look at that. Boeing finally got the breakdown down to 228.80. There we go. Good stuff, Boeing. Keep on going. Come on, Boeing. Let's go. Come on, Boeing. Watch Boeing, guys. They had some bad news last night, too. More problems with their, what do you call it? Their 737 Maxes, I think. They had another problem with them. It's like, holy crap. How many problems are you going to have with that plane? Oscar. It was pretty funny. I was like, what the? That guy acted so weird. Man, Apple is killing it on the bot today. At 8:54, called out Apple puts, and Apple's destroying to the downside. If you guys go on Discord and you search up AI, there's this one GIF of a robot dancing on a stripper pole. If somebody posts that in Discord, I'm giving you an award. Hey, Square, thanks for being with us today, man. Have a good one. Have a good one. No problem. No problem. Get those profits today. Apple woodshed. Hell yeah, woodshed today, that's for sure. It's getting the woodshed and then some, Sean. Getting the wood chipper. Jesus. How about that Netflix Head and Shoulders 340 target? Let's see it. 340. What the? Oscar. That's far away, man. Now I see what you're saying though. I see what you're saying. It's possible. You know what? As I go eye up supports, I mean, yeah, like 380 down to 340, somewhere between there is where I kind of see it stopping. So I'm with you, Oscar. I see it. I see it. It just, whenever you see a stock at 407 and someone says 340, you're like, whoa. But then you see the chart and you're like, okay. Makes more sense. Maybe even under 340, Oscar. I think that's a nice, safe level, though. The question is, though, is how quick are we going to get there? Like, just don't think that, you know, just going out and buying a bunch of puts will work there. Still have time decay and other stuff like that to keep in mind. Tell you guys what, my eye is hurting today. My left eye. Very weird. Oscar said it's a huge consolidation, bro. Or it's a huge consolidation zone. I see it. Yeah, I see it. Definitely big. Whenever you first said it, I was like so surprised because I was like, it's 407, 340, what? But I definitely see that. Percentage-wise, that's actually not even that much, is it? Let's see. That's only 16%. Wow. 16%. I can't believe how much Apple's been going down. From the high, and Apple's down like 20% now. No, 12%. That's insane, though. Yeah, definitely a few weeks. Are you going to be getting some puts on this, Oscar? Are you holding any puts, or are you just kind of eyeing it up for like scalps to the downside since you're kind of knowing it's going to go down? You're going to like maybe scalp it down as the days come, or are you going to like swing some puts? Let us know. Ooh, Cornish got 50% on Apple with the bot. Let's go, Sean. Let's go. Hell yeah.
You know they're out there, don't you?
Hey, Cornish, that's awesome. Oscar said not yet on the puts. Just starting to scale in once we break the neckline and can confirm the move. Nice, that neckline's starting to get pretty close now. I think 410 might have been the neckline, so keep it on watch, Oscar. It looks like it's starting to get into that zone here. You don't want to miss that drop down to like 380. 400, I guess, is pretty big too. Damn, looking good though. I'm liking that pattern though. Now that you pointed it out, I didn't notice this as head and shoulders pattern first until you said it. So nice stuff, Oscar. I was just looking at it to kind of fall down into the trend here and then under the trend. I do like that pattern though. It looks pretty good. Go over to QQQ. Getting killed today. Making SQQQ go up. There we go. SQQQ. We'll take that. Take that just about any day. Oh, yeah. We're still holding our SQQQ, just so you guys know, for anyone who's been in here for a while. I don't know if anybody followed the play or not, but I was calling out SQQQ October 20th. 17 strike calls. We've been holding them for a little while. Well, I have. I don't know if anyone else has either, but up like 70% on them right now. Pretty good. Especially for a longer term hold like that. Oh yeah, Oscar, for sure. I love talking about it. That's why. Maybe I talked about it too much. My bad. My bad. Oh yeah. I like talking about it. I did it too much. Darn it. $20 though, not bad on SQQQ. I'm glad we're above there. What about Palantir? Oh, they're back under 15 this morning. I knew I was eyeing up this support for a while. Damn, too bad it had to go down. Ant says they only have it open on the phone. He has 2 devices. It's always late. He says, I don't get the bot alert. Called it out at 9:54 and got the alert at 10:15. He says, I only have it open on the phone. Ant, I'll tell you what. I don't understand that. So my phone does the same exact crap, Ant. It does the same thing. I thought maybe it was because the computer was also open at the same time. I know sometimes that can make the alerts not come through, but my phone has also done that multiple times in the past. And I don't know what it is with that, but it's very, very annoying how it doesn't give you the push notification like right away. Let me go into my settings real quick and see if I can change something, because I thought there might have been something I could change on it that might get it fixed for you. Ah, nope. I thought maybe there was something that said like delay or something, but don't see that. Let me go to my notifications on Discord. I could have sworn there was something that said delay. Also, Ant, one other thing to keep in mind is like, let's say you have Discord open on your phone, but like you're sitting in like a channel or something. Maybe it would be best if like Discord was like closed, then it would like pop up with it. I don't know. Maybe that would be different, but then that wouldn't be right. So I don't know. So what's weird is I just went to notifications and yeah, so there's actually some settings here in Discord I'm looking at. Let me see if I can get it up for you real quick. All right, let me see what I can do. You go settings, you go notifications, and then right here, push notification inactive timeout. I don't know why it has that. One other thing you can do that I've done before, Ant, that could also get you the alerts every single time. Now, this one you're going to have to watch a little bit more closely, but I'll try to go a little slower on it. Like, let's say you want to get something every time that something's posted in the bot plays channel, right? You can right-click the bot plays channel and then go down to notification settings, and you can do all messages in there. And I think that'll give you a notification anytime that there's a message in there, which is kind of cool. Kind of cool. Of course, you have to have your other settings going well, too. Go to notifications up here. Make sure you have mobile push notifications hit. I'm sure you do. Yeah, I can't tell you, though. That's a weird... I've had it happen, though, before. Sean said I had 7 alerts on TD yesterday, and I should have got at open and didn't get them till like 3 hours in. It sucks. Really? On TD Ameritrade? Wow. That's pretty weird. I figured those would have went off just as the stock moved past the price, right? That's what I would have thought, but... All right, though. Boeing looking good to the downside still. I mean, it's popping up a little bit off of lows, but I still kind of like that setup today. Down under 230. I think Boeing could be a pretty cool put option here. See what they're looking like for puts, actually. Did you guys see Hurricane Hillary? I like how they spelled the name weird. It's like Hilary. Hilary is what they spelled it. October 20th. Let's see. Ooh. So you get like the 225 strikes on Boeing. They'll be like 780 bucks. I know Boeing's a little bit expensive, but it's just the nature of the beast when the stock is $200. $700 a contract. I know a lot of people that won't even touch that. Me and Mike have gotten a lot of angry emails before. You guys are calling out options that are too expensive. Someone said, I got the alert on TOS. I didn't get them by text till like 3 hours in. Oh, till on text. Okay. What about email, Sean? Do you have them email you too? All right. QQQ. SPY, they're both starting to turn over a little bit. SPY's starting to slowly but surely turn over. SPY, so let's see Boeing here. Still looking okay. find that momentum. Let's go look at SM Bot today. What are they calling out on the bot? I'm very curious here. Very, very curious. Keep in mind, guys, this bot is like a screener, so you just use it to find that Momo. Uh-oh, AMD puts are on there. And it makes sense. AMD looks terrible. Sheesh, AMD. All the way down under 105. Definitely breaking that big 105.50 support here. Looks like a pretty fun move, honestly. Sean goes, it's to some forgotten email if they did it. Yeah. I feel you there. Man, good drop on AMD though. The bot's coming in handy there with that one on the screener. Wow. Amazon puts are also getting called on the screener. Also looks pretty good. CVS puts. Wow, CVS is getting hit. What happened to them in pre-market today? What the hell happened to them? That was a bad drop, guys. There had to have been some big news with CVS, right? Something big. Let's see. Blue Shield of California ends CVS Caremark partnership. Collaborates with Amazon Pharmacy. Wow. Wow. That's what that was. I saw something where like, oh, what's his name? Mark Cuban. One of his companies got picked up in this. I'll find it. Mark Cuban Pharma. Here it is. Ooh. Wow, that sucks. Pretty crazy, though, that they would go with Amazon and Cost Plus. That's pretty crazy. Good thing they're testing it out there first. I'm glad they're not testing it here. Watch it be really good, though. I hope it's good. I hope it ain't bad. That would suck. IWM's coming down. Yes, they are. Look at 185 even. Russell 2000. How are those banks today? Citigroup's holding up all right. JP Morgan just not the best, not the worst. Let's go look at Bookmap again, though. $100 even, guys, on RCL. Keep that level on radar here the next couple days. It's falling right down to 100 even. Board ain't doing anything. About the airlines, Delta. Ooh, that's pretty bad looking. LUV falling down. Not good. What does the book map look like on the SPY? Stuck at 440. Like I said, the SPY on book map's not usually the best. 439 has a bunch of buyers stacked there. 442 has a bunch of sellers. It's better to generally look at the futures on these, on the indices. Like, you know, you look at like /ES or something like that. Now, I don't have access to that on here. I only have stock access, so. But looks like 439 is pretty big on SPY, which is good. Just under 440. I'm surprised there wasn't more at like 439.50. Huh. That is a little bit weird. For sure, Larry. I can look at Google. Yeah, for anyone that's new here, if you just throw some stuff down there in the chat, I will definitely check it out. Google down to 129. Okay, let's maybe look at them on the book map. Are they the only big stock I don't have open on here? It is. Gotta get it open. It's just importing the data. Just give it a sec. Only take a couple more seconds. There we go. Look at that thing jumping around on Google. Wow. Oscar says, I'm thinking once Netflix retests 410, 411, I'm going to get a couple of 915, 340 strike puts. What do you think? Once it tests 410 to 411 again. If we get there. I like that play, Oscar. I like it. We just broke a big support at 410 to 411, so we'll have to see if we come back up for a test. I think we could. We're starting to get into that zone, though, like if you zoom out, what I would call like more of like a gap fill almost, if you would. Not that this over here was a big gap, but like it's just such a big area. I think we'll start to see more volatility, but let's see what we have here. I think that would be great if we hit that level to, you know, look for a entry for another move. Crazy. It just keeps going down. That daily just looks so rough on these stocks. Like Apple's daily chart looks insane. It's not all the time that if you zoom back out to the beginning of the year and you're in August that Apple starts to fall back this hard. It is getting back down though to more around like an average, right? Like it's not also every year that Apple goes up, you know, 60% either, so. Falling down to 174. I like that. Looks good. Nice, Oscar. You said that's where he's got the neckline. Yeah, that's where I saw it too. I think that'll be a good one. It might pass you up and leave you, but, you know, it's always better to be patient and have a good strategy like that in place rather than jumping in now and then getting stuck. You think BA will have more downwards momentum next week? Yeah, I do, actually. I think that they will. We look at this hourly chart of Boeing. We zoom out. They've been up quite a bit recently, and they actually did have a big gap. And they have some bad news, too, with that 737 news or whatever it was. Pretty insane. So I could see this one maybe testing like 222. I'm not saying it's going to go down a ton, but something down to like 222 is looking pretty good. Pretty good though. I like Sean with the whales. That's my favorite. There's no more bears for me, Sean. I'm just calling them whales from now on. Come on, Spy. My background music stopped.
They say humans are social animals. They can't live alone. But you can live pretty well by yourself.
Gosh, it's looking enticing.
I tell you, instead of feeling alone in a group,
Keep your eyes on these stocks. I think as the day goes, we'll get even more volatility. That's been happening a lot the past few days, actually. Like if we look at SPY yesterday, well, it's probably because of the minutes, but we had that big end of day move, even like the day before. Like good moves towards the end of the day lately, which is interesting. It's been pretty fun. Getting a lot of good action coming in. Oh gosh, somebody help Palantir and DraftKings. Both look rough. Doing so good for a little while, but we knew this would happen.
so it doesn't matter if I'm there or not, right?
You were just afraid they'd abandon you. So you abandoned them. You distanced yourself from the whole thing.
Gosh, Apple's down to 174 even now. I have no words for it. I have no words for you, Apple. That is just insane. Whew. Apple's looking rough. I regret not selling some more. Sorry, I had to help some guy in Discord real quick. The discussion channel. 30% on IWM. Hell yeah, Sean. W's in the chat for Sean, guys. 30% on the Russell puts. Nice. Great stuff. Larry said NVIDIA just broke. We're looking good. I like this one, Larry. Ooh. Come on, let's see it. Let's see NVIDIA really get a good break under 434. That'd be nice. Come on, don't be faking us out now. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, NVIDIA. You know what we haven't heard in a long time, guys?
How dare you?
Don't forget about Greta, guys. She's still back there, I promise. Promise she's still back there. Sean with the whales and the fishing pole. Ah, I love the whales. Oh, look at that. 432.90. There we go. There we go. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. More. Give us more. More downwards movement. Yeah, Oscar. I have these like buttons that are pretty funny. I have them in the background sometimes. Got some good ones. I like my Matthew McConaughey one too. It's pretty good.
All right, all right, all right.
It's one of my favorites. Got a whole bunch though. Whoa, NVIDIA, come on. Come on. All right. Running up into resistance at 435. Watch that. Not my favorite type of price action so far, but I think it'll just turn over here at some point and have another big red candle. That'd be nice. AMD's kind of coming back. Maybe they'll come back a little bit. Maybe NVIDIA will just be a big fake for us. That would suck, though. You gotta see some more selling come in. I think we got a good chance. Let's go over to that SM bot again, though, real quick. Oh, that's not the SM bot. That was Bookmat. All right, Meta puts are on there. Moderna calls. What? mRNA's moving up. Whoa. Whoa. What's going on, Moderna? They're coming up, and they're actually back over $100 even on Moderna. If you look at the chart, they've been selling off for so long. Bounced off support. Oh my gosh, guys. This is just like too perfect of support. Look at this. You go long term, you go back out to the bottom of these wicks. Or like, well, at least the one wick. And it's like right where our price action is now. Bouncing near perfect there. Back above 100. I'm not saying Moderna is my favorite play, but just as like a stock trade, it could be a pretty good trade, I think, for a few days. Maybe like a good move up to like 110 or something. Eye this one up, guys. It's on the second green day. These healthcare stocks don't give a shit about the market either, which is good. They really don't. They don't care. The market goes up, down, left, right, sideways. Like, look at Pfizer today. It's popping and the SPY's dying. There was some pretty crazy news with healthcare, but that's what I mean. It'll have its own news and not care. Well, all right, guys. I'm going to talk to you later. We're going to have to end the stream here today. Appreciate you guys all joining up, though. Oscar said, look at the run Zom's on. Let's see. XOM. Wow. Damn, oil too. They're another sector that doesn't care. The cool thing with oil is that oil also will go up with inflation, just pretty much all on its own. Crazy with Zom though. Oxy too. Really crazy. But yeah, I appreciate everybody being here today. Oscar, Bad, Larry, Sean, Carlo, Ant, B Square, Jamie, Catherine, Martin, Gengar. I know I'm missing somebody out there. Sean. Hopefully not though. If I do, let me know. I also appreciate the lurkers too. All you guys are great. Thanks for always being here and liking up the streams and stuff. Of course, we'll be in the Discord all day long. If you guys want to talk stocks or anything like that, just check out the link down below. It's free to join. There is premium aspects to it, but it's free to join if you want to check it out. Let's keep up, though, this good momentum here. Come on, Oxy, Zom. These setups are actually looking pretty good. Like, Oxy right now, this is one of the more bullish intraday patterns that I normally see. So, eye it up. I think that these oil stocks could have even more movement today. Seriously, so keep them on the radar. Keep SPY on the radar. Boeing puts to the downside too. I think they could still go down some more after a bit of pop. Maybe they'll retest like 229.50 or 230 and then fall more. But yeah, let's keep going, guys. We'll be here tomorrow morning as well to end the week strong, but let's go. Let's have a good one. Appreciate you guys. Bring in those profits today. Get that good karma going.
All right, all right, all right.